In this video, I'm going to be discussing ticker GXAI. What is the future for this company and why am I discussing it? Well, for one, it has AI in the name. Just had a 1 for 12 reverse split. This makes the new float under 750,000 or something like that. The total outstanding share count is under 1 million. You can see the new OS count is 988,000. And there is a lot of updates, a lot of changes in their business line. They're entering new AI divisions in the medical field, and this is one that can easily explode off high volume. Did have a ticker name change from NFTG to GXAI. And guys, if you are an old subscriber, you know I call that one for like a 200% gainer or something like that under the ticker name NFTG. So, like the video if you are enjoying this content. Your LYT, jump up 300% yesterday, which is a post reverse split play. So these types of RS, post RS plays are actually trending right now. So that's why I'm covering this one. There's one concern that I will talk about with this company in the later in the video. Watch the entire video, and near the end of the video, I will show you some swing trade ideas and some plays that I am doing myself. Other than this company, this one is down 0.37%. So pretty much breaking even right now at 3:35 p.m. Actually reached a high of $7 in pre-market and reached a low of, it looks like, $5.37, but right now it's back up. Heading into after hours, we could potentially see a run and potentially see a run next week with any type of PR or any type of news, with the micro float plays. These micro float plays come out and, any type of volume, 262,000 volume as of right now, which is plenty enough volume to really move this play. Like I said, any type of good news or PR, and this one could really take off. And there is a negative concern I will talk about later in the video. Bitcoin just reached an all-time high earlier, breaking $70,000 for the first time. And this company is actually related to the NFT market. Basically, you can earn NFTs by playing their games or something like that. They're a pretty new company, and they've already released multiple games on the App Store that you can actually play right now that I'm going to talk about. I think they've released 4 so far. They have a lot of plans to, upload or make around 10 plus more games or something like that announced on one of their filings. You can see they did have a ticker name change back on January 10th, 2024. And basically, they actually announced AI to expand with AI solutions for the health and longevity sector. Also getting into the AI health sector and the AI powered health sector, which is really good to see. Basically, they released Brawl Bots and another game, which you can actually download on the App Store. So they have Brawl Bots, had another game, and some kind of spaceship game. Check my other videos out on the ticker NFTG, which is now known as GXAI, if you want to see those other updates. But you can see the last game they actually released was a game, AI jigsaw puzzle game, which is available on the Apple and Google Play Store. Medical advisory boards to support launch of AI-powered health and wellness solution. Just over a week ago, a company developing artificial intelligence applications across various sectors today announced that its health and wellness division, GXAI Health, has formed a medical advisory board for providing valuable insight into product development and creating strategic opportunities. The company has appointed Dr. Nate Leibowitz, a medical doctor, as the chairman of the advisory board. So basically, they are expanding and getting ready to launch their AI-powered health and wellness solutions, which will be. So we're expecting more updates on that. Very clean balance sheet. Only 200,000 in total liabilities compared to $4.4 million in total assets. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros to these numbers. But one big concern is, as of September 30th, 2023, they only had $764,000 cash on hand. And if you look at their net income, they are losing, or actually, let's look at their cash flow. You can see they're actually losing last quarter for Q3, lost 923,000. For Q2, it looks like lost 524,000. So, the cash burn rate is not that high, but considering they only have $764,000 cash on hand, that has probably ran out for Q4 because there are no filings showing their current cash on hand. So that is probably out. So this is the big concern with this company. And what happens when a company does a reverse split? Usually they come out and do an offering, especially if they are not a profitable company, which most cases they are not, but they do have their apps that are starting to generate revenue, but they are actually entering a new business line in the AI medical field and expanding with that. So they are going to need cash on hand to expand, and an offering could be coming. So that's a big, really big concern here. But looking for next week, could spike up, but any kind of offering that comes out, will destroy the price, at least in the short term. And that's always bad to see dilution for these companies. So that's a big concern looking with this company. They are out of cash or about to be out of cash, and also looking to expand their AI divisions and their business lines. So they are going to need more capital. So that's something to look at. One thing to keep an eye out for is they do have $3.5 million in short-term investments, which can be converted to cash as well. So an offering, could really kill this price, but any type of PR, momentum, any kind of volume, with a sub 1 mil float, it could easily break out. Now looking at the chart right now, it is up 1% heading into after hours in 20 minutes, so we could see a spike in after hours. And potentially next week, like Nvidia is crashing today, down 5%, so that's not really good for the AI sector. This company can actually dictate the entire market. Something to look at right there. But this is a potential play if volume comes in at BBAI. Big Bear AI Holdings is a company I actually did a put earnings play because I didn't think earnings would be good, and this one just spiked up like crazy with AI bubble that's currently going on. I'm not saying it's over. We are seeing Nvidia drop, but this is just one day. We are expecting pullbacks after this one ran from $800 or really $600 to $900 very fast, just under $1,000. Hit $974 and it's having a pullback, but looks like it is trying to stabilize at 865 and trying to push back up, which I have to see what it ends up at. We had the job reports come out at 8:30, and then they got revised. I was actually waiting for those to come out before I even made any positions today. One of the best opportunities in the entire market is to add Tesla on any dips. If this one does somehow dip to $1.60 or $160, it's currently trading at 175, but I'm continuing to add up any dips on Tesla, and I will continue to do that. I don't even care if it dips down to 160 because I'll load up even more. Actually, I'll be happy for the opportunity to buy more shares, even though it will hurt my portfolio. I'm just really confident. This is just a very good opportunity with Tesla. Also, SoFi, we bought on the dip. I announced we were buying on the dips. These calls are making me a lot of money. Actually got out of these immediately, but I did buy SoFi on the dip as well, which I have been posting about. And I did do BBAI, Big Bear AI Holdings. I did do some puts on this one just yesterday, and these are we're up 100%. I posted this one down 7% as well, but I already was in this play yesterday, so this stock is already down 32% already and crashing after weak earnings. And now my number one watch for a swing trade, I do a lot of day trading, do a lot of options, and I get out of these contracts very quickly sometimes. As soon as I get 50, even 10 to 20% gains, I get out of these plays sometimes. Just depends on how far out the expiration is and what I'm trying to do with the plays and how much money I have in these. Well, with SoFi, watching this one, actually made a lot of money on this, buying the dip up, and I think this one could easily hit $10 plus. Still think this one will hit $10 plus in the short to medium term. Actually, the medium term, because there's a lot of manipulation going on with SoFi, but I still see this one hitting $10 plus easily in the medium to long term. It's actually a good possibility that SoFi actually reaches $10 plus in the coming months, within a few months. Just depends on a lot of things. Like I said, a lot of manipulation trying to hold SoFi down, a lot of short positions. So Tesla is in a downtrend right now. It really needs to hold this level right here. If it doesn't develop support here, could crash down, to 160, maybe to 160. We'll just have to see. But if it does, I'll actually be happy because I will add, I'll load very heavily on Tesla like I'm doing right now, and continue to watch this one very closely every single day and see where the bottom of this one is and see can it hold this level and spike up and break this downtrend, or will it fall down further and go to 160. We'll just have to see what happens, but don't really see it going under 160. But Tesla's on high watch for dips, continuing to add this one. SoFi, we added the dip and we made a lot of money, guys. I've actually called this one back at $7. It went all the way up to $11, spiked back down, dipped again, and we got back in and made more money on it with those calls and on the dip as well. So swing trading this one, think it will hit $10 plus in the next few months, or fairly soon. Just depends on the manipulation and anything that comes out. And with the convertible note, I think those are finalizing today, and there was a lot of confusion with that one, because it's actually all the terms of that is actually benefiting SoFi. Is very good for the company. I think a lot of people overreacted on that one. I actually posted somewhere on here that was a big overreaction by the market, guys. I actually called ticker MEDS for a 250% gainer. So follow me on StockTwits and on Twitter at 6K_investor to follow my plays when I'm not active on YouTube. Let me know in the comments what other plays you're watching right now. What do you think of AI stocks? And I will see you on the next video.